Morning and welcome everyone. Thank you for coming. So this is actually our first workshop on ag tech. And so we're looking forward to an exciting day. We have over 100 people registered. Not everyone is here yet, but we have some good, strong interest from a lot of different communities. So we have 35 different global corporations represented. We have, and that accounts for about 45% of the audience. We have a good representation from the MIT community, students, researchers, faculty, and executive directors of various programs. And then finally, we have a good representation from the venture community. We had a very high number of applications for the startup speaking slots, higher than usual. So we have a good number of startups and I would say also investors in the room. And with that, let me just give you a quick overview of Startup Exchange before we get into the main sessions of the day. 1,600 is the number of startups that we have as part of MIT Startup Exchange. So these are startups founded by faculty, by staff, students, alums, or based on licensed technology from MIT. And you'll see some of these keywords here represent different technologies that form the basis of these companies. So if you're starting a company and you have some affiliation to MIT, you should definitely reach out. But ultimately, what we focus on is quality of matchmaking between corporations, our global members. We have 260 corporate members, and so we matchmake them with the startups. And we're able to do this because we have intimate knowledge or very strong understanding of the strategic priorities of the corporate partners as well as the startups. And so that's the point I want to illustrate here, that instead of making a high number of introductions, we focus on quality. We certainly make hundreds of introductions every year, but ultimately the outcome is what matters. And so I'm just going to talk a little bit about different ways of engaging with Startup Exchange as a corporation. So you can post something called an opportunity. So this is I would say it's a search for startups around particular technologies, around particular use cases. And that begins an application process and a selection process. And then obviously you can attend a number of events here. So here I've listed some of the upcoming events we have. So if you're looking to fly to Oxford later on today, you can be at our event tomorrow. We're going to be in Chicago later on at Allstate. And then we have a life sciences event end of December. A big R&D conference is obviously in mid-November. And with that, we have a STEX 25 scale-up innovation session, which is a VIP session between senior executives of our corporate members and the startups from our accelerator program. And so that accelerator program is STEX 25. This is a 12-month program where we work with 25 of the most promising startups that we see out of the 1,600, and we do additional promotion and custom introductions. So that's a quick overview, and with that, I want to go to our first speaker, Al Kriz. He's a semi-professional poker player, and also the Global Strategic Alliance Manager at Bayer Crop Science Division. He's the lead of Life Hub in Boston, and he has a very good understanding of the innovation process at Bayer, some of the investment decisions they make. So that's what he's going to talk to us about. He also comes with over 3 decades of experience in agriculture. So looking forward to hearing that.